Okay, well, hi everyone. Thank God, right? Queen Mark. Yesterday I said I was going to do part 2 of this, musing on my checklist for my Boaz. And I had made the case on having a checklist yesterday, and I had one. I started writing on 29th of July 2015. My breakfast is boiled granite, and for a part of it. I think I should keep the granite first and focus on this video because I have to be off internet today at 10 o'clock. So I wrote part 1 on 29th of July 2015, and part 2 that was in Brussels, part 2 on the 11th of September 2015. So what happened was that July, August, September, I hadn't met somebody yet, but people were talking to me, and I was like, have I written everything? Because I think I had some more things, right? So I started to continue writing because I didn't just want to be with somebody who would just be, something like that I did not really think about. So I wrote. I like writing. So I wrote loving and lovable. So I don't want somebody that cannot love and somebody who cannot love me. I mean, in the real sense of it, not just for the body, for the sex, for the money. No, like as a child of God, as a creation of God, that kind of thing. Like you love, like you can love your sister, like you can love your brother. Like, and my king is more than a big brother to me. That's how I love him. Like, without yori, that other kind of, how do you call that love? Eros love. No, I want that kind of agape love, that kind of, because this one can last forever. That other one, fire, and then when the fire quenches, what are you going to do? So yeah, I wanted this, and so I wrote it down. Loves me as I am, as goofy as I am, as all over the place as I am, as serious as I am, as everything, and not wanting to change. I had somebody the other day who sent their boyfriend to me, or their potential. They want to fix him. What kind of language is that? Fix somebody? Me, I don't want to fix me, nobody. They want them to change. They themselves want to change. And me, I don't want me to fix anybody. I don't want anybody to change for me. If you think that is worth it for yourself, do it. If it's not worth it, no problem. And God gave me someone I would realize I cannot change, and I will have to love also as they are, and that is it. We blend. I am all over the place. I'm out there. I'm all over social media. They are this quiet, reserved, super churchy. I'm also churchy, yes, but not that kind. But it's okay, like. Yeah, you want to go to church 5 times in one day, go. Me, I'll not go to church 5 times in one day. I will, do my own church at home like the boys and I did this morning for 10 minutes or 9 minutes or 8 minutes. If your own is 2 hours, 3 hours, for example, today they have a big occasion in their church. The bishop is visiting, and they're in charge of So they have been super busy, like almost all weekend preparing for this. Fine, Papa, I pray for you, you pray for me, but don't expect me to come with you and sit there and do all of that with you, and I will not expect you to come live with me and all of that. If it ever happens that each person is pulled towards the other person's likes and stuff like that, and they meet halfway, that is fine, but I do not want somebody is going to tell me, stop doing all those live videos, stop posting, stop writing, stop doing that, stop that, blah, 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 just like that, don't just like that, shave your hair, keep it on. I did not want that, and so that's why all the other people have been meeting before now. Just this one particular part used to just turn me off. Immediately you meet Mark, the first thing is, why you always like? Why do you like that? Why is they so? Why you shape? Why you don't shape? Why you just like that? And me to know, you don't like talking, good, we can stay quiet. You like doing this, you like doing that, good. All of those things. I mean, I've reached that stage in my life anyway, so I had to be very intentional about it. But the next one, God did not give me love sports. I think they love seeing me do sports, but to say that they do sports, no, I will not lie. Their own sport is walking. Walking to church, walking to the farm, walking all over the place, which is still sports, so it must not be the same intensity like I do, and I did not write the intensity there. So I think that somehow, and maybe gradually, they're going to pick up some other exercise routine, knowing that it's good for them. It's not for me. If you are working out, it's not for Mark is working out for herself. So I think that they're going to pick that up. The next one, I have to talk, so sexual healing. Did you hear? Sexual healing. If you did not hear it, my lips. Sexual healing. Okay, because I don't want Oga, wherever, YouTube to sanction. Although I know that people use those words and they don't. So I think that word has passed the test already, but some under 18 might watch this video, so let me not spoil them. But yes, so I'm looking forward to that, right? And I think that I'm going to get that. We are going to give that to each other because we both come from very far. So we are going to get that. The next item was family oriented. No, I don't want, I'd been with a white man before, and although he was family oriented, but the family was just mother, father, brother, sister, sister's children, and us. So there's nothing like auntie, uncle, cousin, and stuff. And it was a little difficult for me to start saying, I want to go and see this, my brother, my sister, which one is that? You know my siblings, that's enough. You know my children, that's enough. No, I was like, if I have to be with you long term, like if we have to get married, I want to feel free saying, this is my family, and you count and count until you can count no more. In Africa now we have family. So I wanted someone who is comfortable with saying my cousin, my uncle, my auntie, my niece, ad infinitum. And I'm that kind of a person. I love family. Like, I don't even need to be related to you by blood. I have family all over the world. And so if I say my family in Nigeria, my family wherever, it should be okay. And if you say the same thing, it should be okay. And God being so good has given me someone who loves his family. He's actually the president of their something in the family, and he has been for like years until they've given him an award because he's that kind of a person. And and they have such a big family that apart from this side, apart from that side, so he's in the middle and trying to be family with all that family. I'm like, that one even big past my own. No, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful. The next item on my list was clean. Yes, I wanted a clean person. Me? Yeah, people should have known by now. I love to clean up. I love to be clean. It's only today that God says, well, you are grieving and this is the last day, so you are going to still wear this sackcloth until 6 p.m. before any water or comb or whatever will touch you. And I'm like, okay, Papa, okay. But I know why. So that is it. So, this is a very clean person. I think that we compete over who can be cleaner than the other person. Like, I cannot even use a plate and just keep it there. He will just pass and wash the plate and those kind of things. So I'm trying to catch up, or we are keeping up with each other's cleanliness. And cleanliness is next to godliness. So that works perfectly, and I'm so grateful to God for that. The next one is gentleman. I love that. I love a man who can, walk on the right, a man who can lead the way, a man who can open the door, a man who can make sure that you are seated before the seat, a man who can be like, you pick your fork before just have those courtesy, and yes, I like that. Not because I'm a woman, I'm independent, I can do things for myself that I would not want a man to do them for me, and so baby me and pamper me in their own way, and carry themselves around with some gentleness. That's my prayer. One who will be as gentle as Joseph. Oh God, thank you for my king. So this is it for part 2. Part 3 will be tomorrow morning. And part 3 is long. I think part 3 has 12 items, part 2 had 7. So what happened was that after having written that, I met a few people again, and I realized that there were some other things that I had not written, and these people had, and I was like, I better write everything before God takes and filters and sends me somebody who at least has 80% or 88% or even 99.99% for a bangwa like myself. But yeah, so we are going to look at that part 3 tomorrow, and then we'll see. But what I know is that it's a good thing to have your lists, right? It's like you do a list and take to your father when he's back to school time. I remember our list we used to take, and my father, he would be like, where's the father bought for you last time? I'll be like, sugar and honey or whatever, 2 things, and I choose one and stuff like that. So yes, when you have a list, everything might not be granted on that list, but at least a lot of the things. And so I'm so grateful, and I salute my king. I'm so grateful to God, and I just want to encourage you, young sister watching, even bigger sister. Am I the only one who was searching? Some are still there searching, right? I have found, but I'm still talking like, okay, this is how it was for me. So please don't give up on your list. Have your list, even if it's 500. I once watched an episode on how love can last forever after all, by Pastor Carl Cope on YouTube. That's the name of his podcast is How Love Can Last Forever After All. Recently, just last Friday, I think, the couple he hosted, the lady had a list of 100 things. So my own is just 40 or how many, I don't even know. But so yeah, and the man checked off many of them. It's not that you want somebody who check off everything, because when I showed my list to some sisters, right, they're like, who say you go see that kind of man? Where will you see that kind of a man? Well, God. They say, you define that kind of man, go see. I said, I'm not the one finding. I'm telling God that this is what I want. Let him do the sorting out and the sending to me. And that's what has happened. So I'm so grateful. And yes, you have a right to be excited when you find what you have been looking for. My dear, don't compare the way you're excited with the way he's excited. You don't know. Men are not like women. He might be expressing his own in his heart, and I know that. And you're expressing your own out there. And so what? Pray back. When you have the ring, show it off. Do what works for you, and be grateful. We are all on this journey called life together, and nobody's living this earth alive. So my dear, if this is not your thing, it's not your thing, right? But I'm just saying that it helps, and it helped me, and I give God all the glory for that. So Papa, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Sunday. Let me go see what I will do for these kids to eat and stuff like that, and how my Sunday is going to be like. God bless us all.